experience explosive decompression, please try to avoid staining the seat cushions. Those things are expensive. Please note that this ride is not safe for children under 12 or over 13. It is also not safe for 13-year-olds.
What's up, chat? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Okay, well, I'll explain this stream in just a second. Okay, let's get our backdrop. Let's get our bearings. Let's say hello to everybody. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Wartex Zerk, welcome to the chat. Thanks for showing up. The smartest one has arrived. How you doing? Definitely not. Chaotic Jester, yes, yes, yes. Hello, 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 hello. What's happening, y'all? Waiting for y'all to file in. File in. Please file in. We got some stuff to do today. What's up, Pot? Love to see you. Love to see you. Okay. So I'm streaming. I have time to stream early, but I didn't finish the video. Okay, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that part. Okay. Don't play video games when you got stuff to do. All right. That's on me. That's on me. But don't worry about it. What's happening, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? You're not gonna get arrested for what? Oh, that's right. You got your school thing. Yeah. Okay. So, no video this week. I really thought I had it. Okay. I was like, I could play games right here. I can play this little game. You know, play some games, and then I'll work on the thing. Play some games, work on the thing, and it ended up. I ended up only playing games. It was an exclusive thing. I got a little bit done though. Okay. I got a nice chunk because I got a bunch of notes to write down here and there. The biggest thing that I got to do, which is kind of pissing me off and is boring the shit out of me, is I have to go through, so I have two choices. Either I can read through all of the saga again, or I can just listen to my videos in the background, okay? Reading through the saga fucking sucks, okay? And listening to my video is dope, but my mind tends to wander, okay? So anyway, that's why I have no video, okay? So instead, I was like, well, I could always stream, that's fine, okay? So that's what we're doing, okay? That's my explanation. That's why we're oopsie streaming. What's the video? The vid is the part 1 saga review for the Eggman's Legacy saga. Do both! Listen, okay? I tried to do both. Don't do both. I have to limit myself, okay? Did y'all see the new Fortnite shit? Anybody play Fortnite? They added the Halo characters in it. Your voice got deeper, or it's the mic. Well, maybe I finally hit puberty, okay? So there you go. Saga review, yes sir. Yep, yeah, exactly. They got the Spartan skins, and I was like, oh, that's kind of dope. But then they got the Power Ranger shit, and I was like, that's kind of whack. Not gonna lie, who likes Power Rangers? Because I sure as fuck don't. Stop. Yeah, that's what I was done. I was done. Okay. It might be the mic. It's not a new mic. It's the same exact mic. What's probably happening is you know what? You're probably used to my YouTube voice, which is usually when I talk like this, right? KotyTang, okay? Yeah, I usually talk all the way in this octave, but when I'm just speaking normally, my voice goes down here. Because I gotta put on the show for the YouTube so everybody can be like, why are you yelling, KotyTang? Cheeked up Spartans before. I'm saying. But I can testify that Cody got a wide range of voice. This is the presenter voice. It is, yes, it is, yes. It works. It lets my mind wander and do whatever. Okay, I'm gonna throw this away. I just had a nice good old food, and it was nice. Fried chicken. The gay voice? Yo! Yeah, you're right, it's the YouTube voice. Yeah, it is the YouTube voice. But normally my voice is, it's down in this register. Octave. I don't know what the right term is. But yeah. Daryl, is it your first time in the stream? What's the game today? The game, I was going to do Kingdom Hearts, but turns out that I did not finish downloading Kingdom Hearts. It's halfway, and I'm not going to download it while I'm streaming because my internet might tank. I don't know. I'm not prepared for that. Is there XP on YouTube chat? No, I don't. Oh shit, maybe there is. Hold on. What are these crowns? You guys figure that out. I have no clue. But so it was gonna be Kingdom Hearts, but I didn't finish downloading that. Freedom Planet? No. Okay, so I have a video request to watch, and then the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog was the game that people wanted me to play. So we're playing an actual story this time, okay, guys? We'll be actually doing something. So I'll like halfway listen. Let's shit on random individuals who made bad videos. Yeah, of course. Okay. So hopefully. Hey, oh, dude, everything's hidden. You can't see anything I'm doing. Oh shit. Yeah. So Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is not a game that I am familiar with. So we'll be going through that for the first time. But I was. Unironically a good game. Apparently it's the highest rated Sonic game on Steam, so I'm sure it's great. Where was this video? Because it was sent to me on Discord. Never played it though. Well, today we will be doing that. Okay. What time is it? Oh yeah, we got a nice, pretty long stream today, guys. We'll be streaming for about 2 hours, okay? So we'll have a nice time together. Which means I can fuck around and bullshit, okay? And I'll make those 2 hours go by quick by not doing anything. Fuck me, I can't find this video. Hey yo, send it to me again. Nope, I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. So I think I could just boop boop, and then I can. Can I just? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. What's gonna happen? All right. Let's see if it worked. Ooh, look at that. Okay, cool. Yeah. Wonderful. Streaming for me, boys. Streaming hard. Okay. So you guys need to tell me if you can hear this.
Sonic Adventure 2 is one of the worst Sonic
yeah.
games I've ever played.
I need to be louder than this video. Okay? Does that sound good? Let me know. I'm not going to continue until I get that answer, okay? Tone down the freakiness. What did he say? Oh, he really watching this stream in one hand right now, alright? Okay, sounds good. It sounds great. Doesn't sound like shit. Just a little quiet when we turn it up just a little bit. Whoop! Okay, we'll do this one. How's that?
Regard, and I don't regard it as being
how'd that sound? Sounds good?
Game, let alone the
Alright. Let me hear. Need a little more than that? Need a little more than, make it still. Is it good? Yo, I got one guy saying good, so we're gonna make it a little louder. Okay, I can turn the actual thing up. That's good? Okay, got it. Wonderful, okay. Just a tad. Okay, so we're gonna watch this guy's video, The Gaming Rift. Okay, I think I've only seen one video by this guy, but I have I don't know. I don't know if I like this guy or not. We'll find out. Honestly, this video in itself isn't bad per se. It's just everything surrounding it before and after. It's a whole rabbit hole you gotta dig to really understand the tier of shit of this video. I sound like background noise. Okay, I can pause the video. That's fine. We'll do about here, and then I'll turn the video up just a little bit. The gaming grift. Good one. Alright, let's see if he is a grifter.
Sonic Adventure 2 is one of the worst Sonic games I have ever played. It misses the mark across basically every regard, and I don't regard it as being a very good Sonic game, let alone the peak of what Sonic has to offer. The fact that people hold this game in very high regard, some people even viewing it as being the best game in the whole franchise, to me is mind-boggling. But why do I think that? Well, that's what we're going to be going into in today's video.
Hopefully.
As a brief overview, I really hate the structure of this game. The game is split into two stories. You have...
Okay, so, the thing that I'm looking for is that he said it's not like, it doesn't, like, express, like, what a Sonic game really is. So I assume that what he's gonna do is say, this is what a Sonic game is. That's my assumption, but we'll see.
The hero side, where you play as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles respectively, and the dark story, where you play as Shadow, Dr. Eggman, and Rouge the Bat. To the surprise of absolutely no one, I think that Sonic and Shadow's gameplay is by far the best out of the three stars in this game. However, what shoots Sonic Adventure 2 in the foot is the fact that they take up such a small chunk of the overall runtime. Not to mention that unlike in Sonic Adventure 1, you can't just play Sonic's levels in isolation and enjoy his campaign from start to finish. No, it doesn't matter if you don't like the mech shooting or the treasure hunting stages. You are forced to play those levels if you want to experience everything that Sonic and Shadow have to offer. These are the 16 stages in...
Okay, but at the same time, the way that Sonic Adventure 2 does a thing... Sonic Adventure 2 follows a story where Sonic Adventure 1 just has you pick a character, and then once you choose a character, you gotta play the entire game again. It's slightly different gameplay, but honestly, you're just playing as Sonic again. My opinion, I don't know who else thinks this, but when I play Sonic Adventure 1, once I finish Sonic's story, I'm done. I'm turning the game off. That's pretty much it for me, okay? What's up, Sonder? What's up, Orange Toad? I'm pretty sure he dislikes MCU Spider-Man as well, but I personally think his takes aren't that atrocious compared to other commentary YouTubers. I don't know. I don't know nothing about this guy, so... Spider-Man's ass anyway, I don't know.
The hero campaign. Blue for Sonic, yellow for Tails, and red for Knuckles respectively. When we apply the colors, you see that Sonic himself takes up a very small chunk of the overall runtime, to such an extent that you can play up to 5 Tails and Knuckles levels between even seeing the blue blur again.
Pox says, this point about Sonic and Shadow is dumb because he proceeds to go on about how he likes Eggman and thinks it's peak mech, as stated in the fanboy vid, so this point is pretty disingenuous. Maybe he likes it. I don't know.
As for the dark
Wait, peak mech? Like just, well, I guess I'll see, but if he means like peak mech gameplay in general, I wouldn't go to Sonic for like peak gameplay of a mech. That's insane.
It's even worse. Not only does Shadow have less levels than Sonic, however you have to play at least 2 or 3 stages with Eggman and Rouge before you can play a stage as Shadow. The other main problem with the characters in this game is that they don't feel unique and distinctive from one another, and when they are made unique, it's usually for the wrong reasons. Sonic Adventure 1 managed to make all 6 of its characters feel unique. They weren't all made equal, like Sonic was easily the best character in the game, but the point is that they definitely stood out and they were unique. Fuck, even Sonic 06 managed at making all 9 of its playable characters feel different and unique from one another. They failed at a lot of other things, but they nailed the idea of making each playable character feel different from one another. Sonic Adventure 2's mentality to making the characters feel unique is simply making an inferior clone. How do we make
Okay, I was hoping that at some point he would explain what he means by that.
Stages and you take away the bounce bracelet and the magic hands. How do you make Tails feel unique from Eggman? Well, you don't. You take away his fantastic gameplay style from Adventure 1, even though you can still play as him in the Chow Garden, which is fucking stupid.
Wait! So because you could play the Chow Garden, that means that you should also just play as Walking Tails. Or is he actually trying to say that we should bring the mech into the Chow Garden and play with the Chows that way? He's basically saying, what dumbass developers you are. How dare you code Tails with the ability to walk in the Chow Garden, but he can't walk in a level. So you want him to walk in the Chow Garden with the mech? That's what you're saying.
The style is still in the game, but it's locked to the Chow Garden because of fucking course it is. And from there, you're just an Eggman clone, but you don't have the health upgrade and you have worse stages.
Sonder King, have I played PO6? I have played a small bit of PO6. I haven't really played it, like as just like a game, basically.
As for Rouge, she is unique from Knuckles in the sense that she doesn't have the upgrade that allows you to breathe underwater, and she also has easily some of the worst stages in the game. Sonic Adventure 2 clearly did the bare fucking minimum with its characters. You couldn't have given Shadow like a ranged attack to make him unique from Sonic. You couldn't have given Rouge an increased jump height or the ability to fly like she...
That's such a low bar. If you just give him a range attack so he's more unique than Sonic, then... I mean, if the bar is that low, then Shadow having the bracelet where he can, you know, spin and do the fire thing, that counts too. That's such a low bar. Just get... Because he's not asking for unique things, really, in that point. He's just asking for to give them anything.
He is a fucking bat, after all. No, you're just going to make clones of the other characters, but make them worse in every regard.
True! Rouge was a baddie!
Going into the gameplay style specifically, we're going to start with Sonic and Shadow, aka the speed stages. As I mentioned before, these are easily my favorite parts of the game, and to some extent, they can be quite a lot of fun. However,
Since they're the best parts of the game.
Issues. The first one being that they nerfed the spin dash, as you are forced to charge it up in Adventure 2, whereas in Adventure 1 you could spam the shit out of it for short, sharp bursts of speed. This is a nitpick, however, I do prefer how the spin dash works in Adventure 1. A greater issue, however, is that if you're playing on the Xbox controller, which, let's be honest, you're going to be in 2025, you have 3 different abilities toggled to
I'm playing with the PlayStation controller. You're out of your mind.
Assault, light speed dash, and the spin dash are all mapped to the B button, meaning that you can fuck yourself over, and you can also achieve fuck all by mashing the button in select moments of the stages. This was an issue that many people had in Unleashed, where the homing attack and the air boost were mapped to the same button. However, at the very least in that game, you had the homing attack reticle, which meant that you were never lied to. You fuck up a homing attack and you air boost off the stage, that is entirely your fault, and not the game's.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever had a problem with the buttons in Sonic Adventure 2. I think it's probably like the game that I had the least problems with while playing. It might just be because I used to play it all the time, but at the same time, I don't remember ever having issues with the controls.
As for Adventure 2, on the other hand, I can't possibly imagine how the game expects me to have a good degree of control over my character when you map so many essential abilities to one button. At the very least, the speed characters have good physics, at least. They interact with terrain exactly how you would expect them to. They have the homing attack, which you can spam, just like Adventure 1, and they also run very fast, which is all a thumbs up from me. The problems, therefore, arise when we're talking about the stages themselves, as these stages were not designed equally. The biggest issue with these stages is the stage-specific gimmicks, which really do hinder the overall fast-paced platforming that Sonic games should have. Like in Pyramid Cave, where you get to a locked door.
So whenever people are like, well, the game should just be really, really fast. So the question is, okay, so is Sonic Generations the greatest Sonic game of all time to you? Because all you do is go forward for the vast majority of the game. In that case, Sonic Forces would also fall under that. It's very minimal platforming. So I can only imagine that he doesn't want like an actual thing. He just wants the roller coaster Sonic games. That's what I imagine.
You have to go on a different path, find a key, bring it back, and then use it to open the door, and then
Kiburi says the only problem was with Lightspeed button being mapped to bounce. Didn't most Lightspeed sections start on the ground? So if you're just like, I guess if you're jumping into the rings, then I guess, yeah, that would be a problem. But yeah, Aries says boost formula. Yeah, he wants the boost formula. Yeah.
Continue on your merry way. Why the fuck is this the case? Crazy Gadget has the anti-gravity mechanic and is easily the most annoying stage in Sonic's campaign as a result. And
Vortex says, but this is his first legitimate point. Putting the same actions on the same buttons made me kill myself a few times, especially with the bounce that would kill me when I wanted to use the light dash. Are you guys jumping into these rings? What are you guys doing? The rings start, they have like a start on the floor. You just run at them and press the button. What are you guys doing?
one of the most annoying levels in the game, period. The stage isn't very well designed, it fucks with your depth perception, it's just not very fun all round. Skyrail with Shadow is not only a very short level, however you spend basically the entire stage doing nothing but grind rails. With the same thing also
Okay, so he doesn't like any gimmicks.
Chase and final run.
Yeah, basically this part can be summed up, just this entire section that's left can be summed up with him just saying he doesn't like gimmicks, he just wants to run, that's all he wants.
Respectively, these stages are so fucking similar to one another.
Some rings do start in the air. Skill issue.
Not only do you spend a lot of time just riding grind rails, however, besides that, you spend a bit of time with anti-gravity mechanics and doing the most basic of platforming. And unfortunately, this only
What?
what? Stages that
What? How, the most basic of platforming as he's flying through the air, landing on a grind rail. What the fuck is he talking about?
I legitimately enjoy, those being City Escape, Metal Harbor, Green Forest, White Jungle, and of course Radical Highway. Or in other words, not even 1/6 of the stages in this game. Moving on to the mech shooting stages for Tails, I think that these are absolutely awful. The mech moves slowly, has abysmal jump height.
Who the fuck lied to me? Who said that he likes these? Who the fuck lied to me? Yeah, you're fucking getting out of here.
The stages are very condensed and claustrophobic. All you're doing is just holding down the shoot button, trying to rack up as much score as possible. And whilst this is certainly a unique idea for a gameplay style, I definitely think that Tails has the worst mech shooting of any mech shooting gameplay in the entire series, as I prefer Gamma's gameplay from Adventure 1 over Tails' gameplay in this game. There's also the fact that, narratively speaking, it makes zero sense for Tails to be waddling around in this slow-ass mech. Take Mission Street, for example, where you have to escape the enemy pursuit, yet for some reason Tails is waddling around in a mech rather than flying away or turning the mech back into a damn plane.
What? Tails can't have gadgets. He can't attack anybody. And if you make a level about a pursuit, fly over the entire city. Okay, I think I understand the logic. I get it.
Route 101, you're chasing after the president's limousine, but why the fuck is Tails not just flying over the damn city? Surely it would be more efficient to do that. Or fuck, we could even leave it up to Sonic, because, you know...
Is he aware it's a level? I don't know if he knows that bit. But the whole point of the level is that you play the level, right? You don't have to be like, oh, well, Tails is actually flying through this highway that's just flying over the sky with random cars and ramps and all that. None of that's actually happening. It's just a level. It's there for you to have fun. Like, does he? If he's talking about the story, then sure, I can relate and I can agree to that. But this is a level in a video game. The point is to play through the level.
Certain. And then you have Hidden Base, where you have to find the entrance to Eggman's base, yet the entire stage is filled with quicksand. I'm fairly certain it would make more sense for Tails to just fly over it or turn the mech back into a plane and use it for a... Just
don't play the game. That's what he said. The game should just not be played. When you're playing as Tails, you just jump and you hold the fly button and you fly over the entire level. Do you think that if that was the level, he would be okay with that? I don't even know why he's making this point.
Simply put, mech shooting does not suit Tails at all. I think he was completely butchered, and I much prefer how he played in Adventure 1. As for Dr. Eggman, whilst I think that mech shooting makes a degree of sense for him due to the whole creating machines thing...
It would be entire sense. There's no degree.
Walker is the only machine you can use for Eggman. I think it's a shame that Shadow the Hedgehog has more usable vehicles in the Sonic series than Dr. fucking Eggman does. Personal gripes aside, however, I do think...
What? This is like one of 2 times that you ever play as Eggman in the entire fucking franchise? What does he mean Shadow has more vehicles? Eggman has an entire legion of shit that he hops in. What are you talking about?
Eggman is much better than Tails, as his stages are far more interesting, and some of them are very open and enjoyable. My favorite of the bunch being Cosmic Wall, because not only does the mech have incredible jump height, however when you use the thruster you actually go up, allowing you to reach higher platforms that you couldn't reach before. Why the fuck can every stage be like this? Make no mistake, I still think that the core gameplay of mech shooting isn't really my thing, and I don't really want it in a Sonic game. However, I think that Eggman stages were definitely the peak of the mech shooting formula. It's just a shame that every stage wasn't built to that level of quality.
All of Eggman's stages had the same exact thing that you can do with Tails that he was saying earlier. Why is Eggman just walking through this, shooting everything? He just fly over it. Why did he praise Eggman's levels but not Tails's? How many times do we see Eggman without a vehicle and Shadow in one? Yeah, literally that too. Usually everybody's walking around anyway.
Then we have the treasure hunting stage.
Oh, these suck.
Where everything just shits the bed. Getting the few positives out of the way, I enjoy how Knuckles and Rouge control. They move really fast, control pretty well, they have good handling, and generally speaking, I didn't have any issues with the controls. However, that is where the positives end. Not only are there way too fucking many of these stages, seriously, why the fuck does Rouge have more stages than Shadow the Hedgehog? However, these stages at their core...
How many should there be?
The treasure hunting stages are generally
how many should there be?
Very open stages, and you spend a lot of the time just gliding around.
I think that's the biggest problem I have with this dude's criticism. He'll like bring up a point and make like this like statement that like needs elaboration, and then he'll just move on to the next thing. Like it's not a complete thought, which is why this video is only 15 minutes long. He's not giving complete thoughts with a lot of the stuff that he's saying.
Until the radar stops beeping, and once that happens, you can basically use the radar to help you home in on a Master Emerald piece. The issue, however, is that the radar was nerfed from Adventure 1, as it only alerts you to one piece at a time, meaning that
most of the gimmicks ain't even bad. He doesn't even say how they're bad, he just says it is. He doesn't tackle the gimmick on how it's executed. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's just like, this is shit. Can I get a little bit extra, a little more on there? What the fuck are you, what do you mean it's shit? Like, you get it,
You could potentially be right next to a Master Emerald piece. However, if it's not the one that the game wants you to find at that particular moment, the radar won't alert you to it until you found the Master Emerald piece that the game currently wants you to find. And that is fucking stupid, no matter which way you cut it. I also think that the hint system was better
it is
in
dumb.
Adventure 1, since when you activated Tikal, she would point you in the direction of a Master Emerald piece. However, in Adventure 2, the stage already expects you to be familiar with the layout of the level in order to find the Master Emerald piece, which obviously beginners aren't going to know shit about. That and the fact that there's a degree of randomization to the Master Emerald pieces, and the fact that there's not that much else to do in these stages.
I mean, yeah, I don't like Knuckles and Rouge's stages either, honestly. I don't think they're good.
Security Hall being one of the worst examples, since you only have a 5-minute time limit to find these damn pieces. And then you have stages like Mad Space, where the stage is so fucking massive that finding the Master Emerald pieces is just a chore. And as a result of this, there is a very small portion of Sonic Adventure 2 that I legitimately like, and even the parts that I like still have issues that aren't completely
How much longer is this guy gonna talk for? The
multiplayer?
It's just a game review, yeah.
That Sonic Adventure 2 had some of the best multiplayer in the series, especially with all of the unlockable characters such as Amy and Metal Sonic. However, when you break it down, you're not actually playing very interesting levels in multiplayer. The only one out of the 3 that I think is legitimately enjoyable is the races, where you play as Sonic and Shadow and you have to race your friends to get to the goal ring first.
Yeah.
Besides that, you're just mashing the shooting button.
I think the only thing that I will constantly agree with this guy on is the only time this game is fun is when you're playing as Sonic and Shadow. If you're playing as anybody else, it's not really a good game.
Tails and Eggman, and you're hunting for Master Emerald pieces with Knuckles and Rouge, which, as I've already gone over, are gameplay styles that I generally don't like. As for the boss fights, there's only a couple I legitimately enjoy. I think that the Bio Lizard was really good and makes up for the fact that Shadow didn't have a playable segment in the final stage of the game, that being Cannon's core. And I also really enjoyed the Egg God.
Yeah, his criticism's backward. Pac said the final chase is basic. I really like Metal Harbor, guys. Yeah, that's well, his criticism. If you picked up on it, the more you have to do in the level, the less he likes it. So if you can't just run the entire time, and you have to do is if you take any detours, he hates it. Basically, that's what his criticism is.
with Sonic, as it made for a very fun platforming base.
Boss fights in Sonic are really ass, not gonna lie. True!
The boss fights in this game weren't very good. You spend most of the time fighting the camera when you fight Knuckles or Rouge. Tails and Eggman just outlast a war of attrition. And when fighting Sonic and Shadow, you're basically just mashing the homing attack until your opponent gives up. Whilst I think that the rival battles were a definite upgrade over...
I think they die. They lose their health. They don't give up.
Overall had better quality boss fights. Hell, not even the final hazard is a pretty fun fight. Live and Learn blasting in the background 100% makes the fight feel epic. However, you're not actually doing anything that epic with Sonic and Shadow, and controlling them in this...
It is another fucking monster. Who gives a shit?
The Chao Garden, and whilst it's definitely a breath of fresh air to play the main stages, collect Chaos Drives, and then use those drives to make your Chao better so they can compete in races and things. Unfortunately, it is just a distraction, as this isn't the gameplay style that I look for in a Sonic game. And let's be honest, it's not
What?
Pokemon. And that's ultimately...
What? It's a distraction because it's not the gameplay I'm looking for. How is it a distraction? Just don't play it. Just simply don't play it. It's not what do you mean? It's not a distraction. You don't have to play it.
Sonic Adventure 2's biggest problem, the fact that it has a few legitimately great gameplay moments buried underneath mountains of shit. And even then, the gameplay styles that I legitimately enjoy aren't perfect either, meaning that when you break it down, I only enjoy like a fifth of this game's content at most.
True.
Not even the story's that great.
Story's ass.
We're gonna save that for another time. And as a result of me not enjoying a lot of this game's content, I unfortunately don't even have it in my top 10 favorite Sonic games, as I think that games like Adventure 1, Unleashed, Generations, and even Frontiers are better games than this. It was truly disheartening, because for over 10 years I thought that this was one of my least favorite Sonic games, and I was looking forward to replaying it, but...
Do you know why he likes Unleashed and Frontiers more? Can you take a wild guess of what about those two games that he really enjoys that this game doesn't do? The hint is the type of platforming presented in those games.
Unfortunately, when I did, I found that the game was actually worse than I remember it, rather than it being better. At its best, Sonic Adventure 2 is simply acceptable, maybe even good. However, at its worst, it's got some of the most frustrating...
At best, Sonic Adventure 2 is simply acceptable, maybe even good. Alright, you fucking idiot, then you just... If it's good, then what the fuck do you mean? You're acting like saying something is good is a bad thing.
Boring and hateful gameplay styles I've ever experienced in a Sonic game, and as a result of this, I probably aren't going to replay it very much in the foreseeable future. But that's what I think. What do you guys think? Let me know down below, and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel and joining the Discord server where we talk about your favorite games. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.
I think that you should elaborate on 90% of your points, because your points mostly amount to you just saying something is stupid, with a failure to fully go into why something is bad. You just kind of call it bad, which is like that's like one of my biggest gripes with like when I watch YouTube videos like this, is when I'm watching somebody talk about something and they're like, it's just shit, man. So anyway, we're gonna go on to the next section. It's like, can you elaborate on what was shit about that? Because if I'm spending time watching the video, I'm not just gonna be like, oh well, it's shit. I mean, the Gaming Rift, he said it was shit. What the fuck am I supposed to get out of that? I can't go out and be like, well, this guy really explained it really well, so you should watch his video. Because you shouldn't. Because he doesn't explain anything, he just says it's shit. Alright. You want me to watch another one of his videos? Do we want to watch another one of his videos? He's live right now. Let's see. Looks like he's, okay, he does talk about Sonic, because it started with a bunch of Spider-Man shit. I don't know. I don't know. Do we want to watch another one of his videos, or do we want to move on? My opinion on this is, just play as Sonic and Shadow, and then you're good to go. Download 100% save file. The fanboy. Alright, you're the only one that answered, Pop, so you get what you want. I don't know what it's called, so... This is a Nintendo fanboy? Yeah, just calling it fanboy does not help me. I have no idea what the fuck that video is called. He's got a few videos called Fanboy. Fanboy, yeah, see, you guys are just calling it Fanboy. What the fuck is this video called? His points are so incomplete that one's response to his point wouldn't be disproving it, but instead wondering where's the rest. Yeah, pretty much. Fanboy, SA2. Responding to the dark side of the adventure fandom.
So a few days ago, I made...
Yes, it's the instant... Gee, this video's 22 minutes, dude. Jesus Christ. We'll watch a little bit of it. I don't know if we're gonna watch the whole thing, okay? We'll see what his criticism is.
Chaos Universe comments completely understandable, but I wouldn't say it's the worst game, which I completely agree with. The fanboys, however, could not appreciate this.
Yeah, I don't care about this part.
Why I didn't like the game? No, we just got two fanboys jerking each other off in the replies. Was he bad at it or what? Which is usually.
Is he just reading comments all the time?
Venture 2. Like if you
yes, he is just reading. Yeah, he's just reading comments all the time. It's like the least interesting thing I will ever watch. I'm not watching this. Maybe in my free time I'll watch it, but this is such an uninteresting thing. Yeah, that's not the video. It's not the one. All right, I have no interest in watching that. So we'll you guys wanna watch anything else, or wanna move on to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog? That's what it seems. It seems he's just upset. All right, we're gonna kill Sonic, guys. Okay. Fantastic! The game is gonna be loud as fuck. I forgot every time. That's agreeable for me. That sound good to you guys? It's funny because he unironically acknowledges skill issue. He does have a skill issue, but that's okay. But then again, as I said, only way I'm playing SA1 and SA2 is if I'm playing as Sonic and Shadow. I'm not playing any other version of that game. Assist? Invincibility, you die? Rings to win, okay. Yeah, we're in the game now, guys, alright? So, sound good? Sounds fine to you? Wonderful, fantastic, alright. I'm pretty sure I don't have a save file. No, I have none. Alright. New game! How do you spell this guy's name? Because I know we gotta name the character. So, how do you spell Barry? You guys want me to read this? Apparently you can die in this game, alright? Phew! Made it on the train. 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far, so good for my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name here. Alright. Just name him Cody. No, we gotta... It's canon. He's Barry. Barry the... I don't know how to say his fucking thing. You care, dude. You want to be Barry. Barry. Did I spell it right? Yeah, sure. Looks good to me. Hope passengers can read my scribble. Why are you writing that? That's yeah, I know. That's how he's talking. I'm not going to name this dude me, and then that's how he talks. Dining car. Uh-oh. Am I nervous? Is this the first day on the job jitters? Working on the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Barry, shake it off. He slapped himself. Barry, did I, just see you hitting yourself? Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you doing this morning? Quite alright myself, though feeling a little bittersweet. Yeah. Oh, wait. Is that because you're a sweetie? Of course. Anytime a game has a choice like this, I'm choosing it every time. The ridiculous choice I have to choose, because why else would you put it on there? Trying to butter me up the first day, are we? Alas, today's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Thank you. I'm happy you love my voice acting. Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir. Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got her plane tickets to Spagonia locked. His wife is a baddie. I know his wife. I'm very familiar with her. Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. I can see why his wife's excited. Yo! I can't complete that joke. Enough of my quibbles. Today's your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. Menu added to your inventory. I can open the inventory. Shut up. I don't need a tutorial. Chili dogs, ramen, chicken cordon bleu. Cool. Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. Yeah, y'all know she a baddie. Though I'm sure a little quiz is in order. His wife doesn't exist? Look. Wait. Is that true? His wife's not... You're a liar. His wife is real. I've seen her. Is she not in, like, some promotional material? Which of these do we serve in the dining car? The chicken cordon bleu. I paid attention. Ding, ding, ding. Glad you can read the menu. Okay. I feel like this guy sounds like Santa Claus. A little about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art, high-speed smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. Bro, just yapping, chill. Yeah, fuck you, spicy pineapple. After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. This train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train. I remember that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party! Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that, you'll be on your own. So I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? Jesus, Ward 6. I can't afford to lose this job. I'll make you proud, sir. Yeah, we're gonna keep the he's kind of like a shaky nerd, right? So we're gonna kind of like we're gonna stick to that. You sure can't. The severance pay is lousy. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard. And now we get the Sonic cast, right? Rainbow doors. That's Amy, Knuckles, and Sonic. Oh shit! She has 3 candles. She's 3 years old. All right. Wow, this I don't have a Tails voice. I don't have a Tails voice. Wow, this train is incredible. What a fascinating tech. Oh Jesus, I can't do all these voices. You're right, Tails. I can get used to staying on a train like this. What did you all expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party. I wish I could do an Amy voice. Lisa's voice for Amy, I miss that with all my fucking heart. Yo, chill. This train's as elegant as you are, Amy. Can't promise I won't take anything, though. She's a thief. Lock this bitch up. Lock her up. Look at all these outfits. Calm down there, Rouge. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? It was a pen, knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen? What cast of characters am I stuck with? Get a hold of yourself, Barry. You're sweating through your uniform. Hey, pal. Should I do my goof-ass Sonic voice? Hey, pal. Can I get one of those chili dogs? Rightio, friend. Of course, sir. That's the one. Are you a pirate? Oh, no. I'm more nervous than I thought. Sonic, wait until I announce everyone's roles to get food. Sorry about that, birthday girl. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. Yo, when's the part where I can die? I'm trying to see the gameplay part. You'll join me, Barry, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk with and we'll collect their ticket. Okay, got it. Oh, Espio's here. Shadow, Blaze. What's Knuckles doing? Oh, I can... Just for him. What is this? What's sticking out of the napkin holder? I hate the idea of a ticket lost and alone like this. Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner. And let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin. Cool, I got a lost ticket. There, she's right, that's the conductor's wife! What do you mean? She's right here! See? Never trust a Sonic fan, bro. A bunch of liars. We're gonna go with Shadow first. Let's see if I can rock my Kirk Thornton. Am I good? Hold on. Something just happened. 1 second. Okay, we're good. Do my Kirk Thornton. Here. Thank you! Everything is in order. He seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? Oh, no, sadly. But I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you. That stare. It's so cold. Yeah, yeah. The Discord sound you heard was me like disconnecting from the voice call. I need this voice call so this surge pick will react. So if I leave that Discord call, then I guess the thing just won't react. Blaze is looking like a baddie. Barry, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch your jacket? No, I'm good. All right, can I talk to Shadow again? What else do you need? Oh. Can I take your order? Only 3 items on the menu. What the fuck? Sorry, sir. Is not everything to your liking? I just expected a bit more from a train so state-of-the-art. You don't even have drinks listed? He's not wrong, but I'm still offended somehow? We offer water, coffee, and Chaos Cola as well, sir. I'll have to take you up on the coffee soon. Just the beans and a spoon, though. I can't get a read on this guy. Goofy stuff. I mean, this is definitely the most entertaining Sonic story I've been in, I guess. What should we do next? Let's see. Let's go with Knuckles. Howdy, could I please get your ticket? It's crumpled. I think that's a ticket? The fuck you gonna do if you're offended with Shadow? You beat his ass, obviously. But I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything looks good, thank you. Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Okay, what else you gotta say, pussy? Maybe we should leave this dude alone. Nah, fuck that. Can I take your order? Not interested. Either he's really not interested, or he doesn't know how to read. The chicken cordon bleu does sound good, though. Well, that answers that. Good one. That was a whack joke. Let's do Espio. How does Espio sound, actually? He's got a Matthew Mercer voices him, right? Can we please see your ticket? Of course. It's like kind of deep, but not quite. Maybe that's his Sonic Heroes voice. We'll do that one. Excellent! Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely. I appreciate it. There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease. You consider me calming? Wait, whoa! You read my mind? He's looking right at me. I studied ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious. Wow! Ninjutsu? That sounds like a lot of difficult training. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it either, yeah. Can you cling onto walls? Cling onto walls? What kind of question is that? I most certainly can. The conductor looks a bit smug at that answer. What else you gotta say, pussy? This train is exquisite. I'm enjoying my time already. Can I take your order? I would order one of each, but I'm here for the party. I'll eat when everyone else does. What excellent principles! You just casually read his damn mind? No. See, you don't understand. He was using ninjutsu to read his subconscious. So he made an accurate guess about the fact that he thinks he's calming. Plus, I had a snack right before this. Oh. Vector. Dude, I can't do a Vector voice. Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket? Sure. Of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket. He seems to be avoiding eye contact. Is something amiss, sir? I seem to have misplaced my ticket. Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. That's the Vector voice, bro. He's not hiding his embarrassment very well. Oh, actually, we may be able to help you. Barry, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? Oh, you like this shit? It's this one.
Ah, there it is. That's my ticket. Thanks so much to you both.
Wait, yo, chill. Appreciate it.
I was really worried you kicked me out and I'd miss the murder mystery.
Oh, Barry here would have had their hands full kicking you out.
You're right. I wouldn't leave without a fight.
Wait, who made me both microwave expert and security guard?
You're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist.
Of course, just let us know if you need anything else. What else you gotta say?
Thanks again for finding my ticket. You're a real lifesaver.
I don't even get to ask him for the menu? What the fuck is this? Yummy, don't mind if I do. Barry! Oh my god, my vector voice. Barry, those are for our guest, you know. Train, be sure Barry only gets one of those if they ask. My brain scrambled. Arm. Does it speak? Did the arm just kind of nod? Actually, Train, the conductor wants me to have the whole plate. Ha ha ha! Good try, young buck. Oh, okay. We should have kicked his ass out. I want to see how Barry stacks up against the fire-breathing Croco. Real. The Train and I have worked together a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want. Drat! Those snacks look really tasty, too. We'll do Tails next. Can I get your ticket, youngin'? Right, here, sir. I have no Tails voice. I don't know how to imitate Colleen or anybody else. Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks we have on board? No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart. What? No way! I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. Don't be nervous. You're great. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies. Haha, absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone on this train is normal. Someone? What a beautiful train! I feel completely at ease. The menu, sir? I don't like reading things from strangers. What? Fair enough. What the fuck just happened? Alright, let's go to Rouge. Well, hello, you two. What can I do for you? We doing two? Oh, wait, she said that. I thought the conductor was talking. Please. Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket? My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. I gotta do my sultry lady voice. Come back if you need anything else, you hear? Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well. Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Gonna have to kindly ask for that back. Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go. I may not actually be the best at judging character. What else you gotta say, bitch? Please excuse me, darling. Just need to freshen up before the party begins. Your order, ma'am? Oh, this all looks delectable, but sadly we'll have to pass. Yeah, all these outfits are actually really fucking good. Yeah, I agree. If you get hungry later, we'll have the microwave warmed up for you. Maybe we shouldn't tell the customers that. What? That's a problem. We'll do Blaze. We haven't talked to Blaze. May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. A princess such as myself must always be punctual. Princess? Did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A separate dimension, actually. A separate what? Just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. Ho ho, you don't say! Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please, get up. Why can I not win with this group? You gotta ask her for her order. You do not need to bow every time you see me. Oh, sorry. Can I take your order? I'm saving myself for cake. Thank you, though. Are you sure? Our instant ramen doesn't disappoint. I'm quite sure. Bro got instant ramen? They do keep talking about a microwave. Let's do Amy. I'm saying, Rouge is ass. I said this in IDW too. Everybody just knows who the fuck Rouge is anyway. Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket?
Why, certainly.
Thank you, miss, and thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities.
Well, the birthday discount certainly helped. Who doesn't love a good bargain? And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley. Who doesn't love a good thrill? You see, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast. Maybe we should leave her to have fun.
Before we move along, for you, miss.
Oh, how fun! Thank you. Where do I use this?
In the bedroom. That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday. Okay.
The birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition.
Does he know that? Didn't he just start?
Very useful. We'll use this wisely. Thank you.
Okay, let's ask for the menu. I wonder what cake topper Sonic picked out for me. Can I take your order?
No thanks. I'm saving room for my birthday cake. Oh. Did someone bring a cake for you? Yes, that was Sonic's job.
Funny. Sonic looks awfully nervous all of a sudden.
Haha, Sonic. Why did you turn to look at the wall? Sonic?
Let's talk to the man in blue himself. Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself aboard.
Don't worry about it. I just like helping.
When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you would swoop in eventually, and you did. This is After Forces, isn't it? When Eggman took over the whole world, oh man, I can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude.
Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. Wait a second. Is he Sonic the Hedgehog?
He is. He is. I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now.
Yes, have fun now. Will do, thanks. Okay, everyone, time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery.
And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure.
The conductor's car.
You remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express.
Absolutely, you can count on me. To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own.
And train? Assist Barry if they need any help, won't you? I love this character. Just say nothing. That's all I need to hear. You have my trust.
Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor and his train.
Excellent. I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state-of-the-art and has systems for dealing with all that. For everything else, please talk to Barry if you need anything.
Sounds good. Absolutely.
Will do.
Goodbye now.
I like that guy.
I can't with visual novels, bro. I didn't expect to play a visual novel on stream, alright? This is a little too much right now. My voice is gonna be fucked after this.
Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you all read your lore cards as well? Lore cards? That must be the details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read aloud. Oh, I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read out loud. Otherwise, people would know the murderer's intentions. Now, on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered and the rest suspects.
Okay.
Everyone has assigned roles for characters they will be playing. Participation is required, for it is my birthday. Of course. Birthday girl makes the rules. Sonic, you are a ship captain, and you'll be stationed in the conductor car.
You gotta remember that, okay? Right? That's pretty important, right? We're gathering clues right now.
Naturally, that's where the captain would go. Tails, you are the detective.
Yeah, he sure is.
You'll be here in the dining car. Indubitably.
Among Us?
It is! Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon.
Got it.
Rouge, you're a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're a titan of the industry. Both in the casino.
What's the difference?
There is none.
Yeah, remember the locations. I got a map, right?
Sounds fun. Vector, you're the butcher, and Espio the poet, both found in the library.
Hear that, Espio? We get to hang together.
And do what? Read?
Maybe we can make a tower of books or something?
Shadow is the locksmith, hanging out in the lounge. And last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that?
Nope, but we'll find out.
Well, I was listening in. I hope that's okay. More than all right. You can help ensure everyone's following their roles. Oh, that reminds me.
I have a map. See, I'm good. I have a map.
I have a map for each of you. Everyone's station is marked on this map as well. How convenient.
See? I don't gotta remember anything. It's a game for babies. Everything's just gonna be told to me. Map added to your inventory.
The rules of the game are as follows. There is a murderer amongst you all. The murderer can kill a single wait! Okay, just one, right? A single participant, however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count.
Okay, so can they only kill one person or more? Can more people die in this game?
Everyone else must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready?
When does Sonic fucking die? Listen here, Pac! This is how you set up a story, alright? You meet the cast, you introduce yourself to everybody, we find out who the main characters are, we kind of get a read on who's important and who's not, and then the story begins. This is called build-up. This is good. This is good stuff right here, okay? It's not like your little Shadow gens where Shadow's like, Black Doom. And then he meets Black Doom and he's all, that's Black Doom. Maria, time to play level 4. It's not like that, alright? We gotta actually build the story.
Sounds like everyone's excited. Everyone to your stations.
Alright, so I guess now the game starts. Great.
Ah, this is so exciting! A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses.
When does... Dude, if Surge was in this game... Boy, I'd have already been played this, boy.
A mystery is unfolding right under... How thrilling! I have goosebumps! I know, it's kind of scary. I'll admit, I'm nervous too. Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone? Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer.
Oh, she got it set up real good.
So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place.
Wait, so... So if somebody dies, do they just lay there for the entire party? And every time I walk past, they're just dead?
This way, there is always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways. What do you think everyone's doing?
I feel like my Barry and Tails' voice are like the exact same, so we're just gonna have to rock with that.
Oh, probably inspecting their station, talking amongst one another.
No, Barry's he's cool, bro. Why are you hating on my boy Barry?
Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters. Do you know what their character motivations are, Amy? No, the lore cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them.
Well, you know him. You made him. You literally you gave him out. She knows. Hey, it's this guy. I don't know how to do a Tails voice, so I guess we're gonna keep going.
My backstory is that I was best friends with a Flicky that decided to join.
Yo, Barry is my dude.
My backstory is that I was best friends with a
What if Tails was just me? My backstory is that I was best friends with a Flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world.
My lore is...
I can't. Alright, we're just... All the women are me, and Tails is me, okay? There's nothing I can do about that.
My lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist. Not gonna lie, this kinda sounds fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. The train started moving! It's so fast! Grab onto something! What is going on? I'm slipping!
Slipping? What? It's what? Hold on! I can't! Ah! Alright, we're not moaning into the mic.
No!
Okay, well somebody died, right? That was an actual death. Oh, Jesus. Someone actually died. This isn't a murder mystery anymore. This is reality.
You're both awake. Yeah. It seems the train has slowed down considerably.
How exhilarating! You didn't say that.
Is everyone alright?
I really like Amy in this game. Not gonna lie, good interpretation of the character. I kind of like everybody so far. I don't think I hate anybody.
Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay. It seems we've been knocked into the
Dining car's closet.
This train can reach such incredible high speeds. We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview. We should go check on the others.
Barry, could you get the door?
Of course. Huh. It seems the door is blocked, and I don't think it's budging.
Well, there's a giant file cabinet in the way, so...
Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico hammer. Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over here.
That was suspicious.
I know Amy. She's hiding something.
That was weird. Just give it to... I know Amy. She's hiding something. Yeah, we'll rock that. Yeah, that was really weird.
Huh? I suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened.
What if Amy knocked the file cabinet over and she killed Sonic so she could be alone with him all the time? I enjoy Tails being and acting like a kid in this. Feel like he was flanderized as smart and they just filled the gaps in his knowledge he used to have that gave him character. Yeah. We were talking about this in the Discord yesterday, I think. But yeah, anything past Sonic Heroes, Tails just stops being a kid. And he's like a grown-ass man after that. But I could definitely see him being a kid in this one. Listen, I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. Now, that sounds like Knuckles. I can't do that. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about this. Yeah, let's interrogate that bitch! Check out everything you can around this closet, then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation. I have to go even deeper than Knuckles. We'll try that.
Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it.
I'll need you to do everything in your power. I wish I had like a filter for this. In your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood.
Understood.
He just talked to the flashback.
You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did.
Happy to hear it. Oh, maybe I can dip into like a pain voice. A deep, sexy Tumblr man voice? What are you talking about? Happy to hear it. Now, let's get searching. It's Amy! Look at her, she's sus. She's got a spoon. Let's click on this. The wet floor sign. Keeping people alert and safe. I can't go that deep. But I'm trying my best. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me.
Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say.
But he was going so fast, he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart.
Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose.
What else can we click on? Anything else? Trash bin?
Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin.
How do I become as optimistic as this kid?
Can I do it again? No, don't give me the same dialogue.
The shelf's blocking our exit. It's currently not budging.
Heroes Rouge's voice? What the fuck? Hey, Barry. Look closely at this. Someone hit it!
I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed.
There's nothing the shelf could have fallen onto. And I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. Crack on the shelf added to your inventory shouldn't be added to my notes, not my inventory. Okay, so we got a crack on the shelf, obviously from Amy's hammer, and Amy's freaking out holding the spoon. Let's see what she's got to say. Let's interrogate that bitch.
What's the latest?
Find any clues yet? That's like my Espio voice right now, though. But we'll see, we'll see.
I found a spoon. If we find 2 more...
See, I want to do Lisa's voice, because she has this really weird, like, voice crack that she does. But, like, it's deliciously Amy's voice, and I wish I could fucking imitate that.
I found a spoon. If you find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out.
Dig ourselves out? On a tree.
I'll keep looking. We'll talk.
Find any...
Well, we already did that. Alright. No, you motherfucker!
Start interrogation.
Huh. I don't think we have enough...
I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we go look around more first?
Well, never mind then. There's gotta be a way out of here. Okay, so do I need to... Yeah. We already did all that. Nothing else to click on. Oh, I lied. There's books. What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you?
When we get out of here, sure. What if I gave him a fucking Mike Guy voice? I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. Ha ha!
I've only had microwave lunches this week.
All right. well, maybe that voice is easier to do. All right, let's interrogate this whore.
How do we not have enough evidence yet? What do you want from me?
Oh, there's a baseball bat.
What's this rod?
It's not a baseball bat. The tip is broken. It looks to have originally been attached to something.
I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it.
Stick! Added to my inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. Alright, Amy. He is. I have no idea what voice to give him. Oh, we're interrogating! Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us.
What? You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you? This isn't gonna be easy, is it? I've been stuck in here just like the 2 of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding?
Oh, God. I'm dying now.
Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time?
Microwaved a chili dog? Murdered a suspect? Attempted to escape. Probably, yeah. Honestly, what probably happened? It's me, Amy, and Tails trapped in this room, and she probably just wanted to go see Sonic, so she attempted to escape, and she just made everything worse. So we're gonna say that she attempted to escape.
I don't.
Oh, Jesus, that's not the right voice. I was going for like the Barry Tails mix, but it's the Mike guy. 2. Can you do the interrogation like ridiculously dramatic, like JoJo or Phoenix Wright? I have no clue how to do that. If I played the game before, maybe I would be able to do that. I don't think you were sitting idly while Barry and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet.
Prove it. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape, or help me search for a way out. Do we have evidence to prove that?
Barry, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that has been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back.
Alright, let's do it. What proves Amy attempted to escape the dining car closet?
I think it's the broken rod. I'm not quite sure this will convince Amy. Let's give it another try. Okay, well then it's the broken fucking cabinet.
What? Some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense.
You have no argument here. You're grasping. There's a hole in the thing.
Oof. Okay, Tails, what now?
Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy?
So now I have to explain myself. Well, you see, well...
When I get stumped, I like to think, what would Sonic do? Great, I'm glad.
What would Sonic do?
Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses.
Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone.
Sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think. What would Sonic do? And find your argument.
Alright, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do.
Think! Okay, what are we doing? Whoa! Okay. WASDA, yeah, I don't want no fucking arrow keys. Oh, this is easy, I could do this. Oh, I gotta... Yeah, I'm ready. Do I click ready? I'm sorry! Guys, the game's broke. What the fuck? I'm ready! Enter. Escape. All that. Can I press this? Guys, I think we have a problem. Okay, we're good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just gotta... Woo, woo! Yeah, this is easy. Okay. This is so easy a baby can do. I already won. I have my argument! I have my argument! I'm done! Okay, great. This indeed is the most Sonic thing. People thinking, what would B do? What would he do? Gotcha. It's kind of one of the series. Here it's just in your face about it.
Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me, on a train this well kept, that the damage was here before we arrived?
I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf.
You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then?
The menu. Well, it had to be this.
What is that, a stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage?
Think! Oh, okay, we're thinking. We're lost in thought. What would Sonic do? He'd run around and collect rings. This will surely get us going. Okay, I missed all those rings. Thank you for that jump. That was great. grab that. It's like grabbing Chaos Emerald.
You're right. A stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own.
But if it's attached to something, it could. Let's say a hammer. This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer.
You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed.
The handle to your hammer snapped right off. We did it. We solved the case.
It's as you both said. I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed.
The Pico Pico hammer broke?
Can it break? I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. Or she could have just... I don't know what she did, but she could have just said that. She does look genuinely sorry about the situation.
I don't believe that, Barry. Can I get an option to say, no, bitch, you're a liar? I never expected your hammer to snap like that. That's what I'm saying.
It was one of my backups. What? It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I... What do you mean? Carry around? These things just summon out of nowhere.
Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. This hammer can smash robots. This was a lighter one, Pac, as she said. Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease here. It fixed. I like reading things slightly wrong.
Tails, thank you.
According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick.
All right, stand back. The shelf completely shattered. Incredible.
What? Why would it I guess he reinforced it.
We did it. We're free.
Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Because they're lighter, Pac. Didn't you hear her?
What the fuck happened here?
Wait. Is that...
Oh my god, he's dead!
He's got the Family Guy pose. Wait, so is he, like, actually dead? What? So I assume Sonic's just knocked the fuck out because of the train. It can't be!
Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic!
Okay. She's in the game, so like, yeah, looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Someone woke up next to Sonic and just killed him. He was just like, ah, shit. He just laid there. Amy, wait! I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me.
Huh. What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? Body numb. Can't move. Oh, what are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic! Sonic! Oh no, no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Barry. What do I do?
I need you to do everything in your... Okay, we're not doing this again. Wait, there's more! I skipped stuff! So I leave that care to you, Barry, my favorite employee! Surely you won't let me down on this last ride!
I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it.
Yo, he's dead. He died, Eru. Okay, so Sonic said his last words, and then he passed away. He was all, I need to rest, and then he died. He died for real.
I'll keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see.
What, okay, well, I couldn't click. Chapter 1, right? It's gonna say that. I'm already calling it. Okay, then title. How much time we got? We're good, guys. We got about an hour still. We're all right. We're okay. We've accomplished quite a bit in this stream. I think we're doing good. Reward for Omo Chow. A saloon car. Look at this. It's broken. The arcade. Knuckles did that. Guaranteed. That's a new addition right there.
Whoa. Look at this place.
Who should we call out for? The bad bitch? Or the child? We'll call for the bad bitch. Amy! Amy, are you... Oh. Instant disappointment. I've looked around and I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone ahead. It seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me?
Yeah. Just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing?
Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. Shadow beat the shit out of him. Shadow beat the shit out of Sonic. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about. Promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine.
He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. It's my job to keep an eye on you. We can't be sus. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you?
Oh, of course, sure. Now if I ever need a snack, you've got me.
Fair.
As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? Haha! The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman.
Not a proper detective without baggage.
This is true. No, he does not talk like that. Varmints, What are ye all doing in my saloon?
He's trying so hard to stay in character.
Dude, I called it. I knew he was fucking around. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that.
Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy.
We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi, and nope. I have nothing to tell neither of you. Leave me alone.
He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us?
I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own.
We're interrogating his ass. What do you mean?
Barry, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate.
Right, let's do it.
He broke that. What's this?
Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out.
Poor Omochao. Hate to see them like this.
What did they do?
Medical malpractice.
Jesus. Interesting.
The robotic arms here are really helpful. Excellent.
What's the arm doing to my hair?
He's fixed it up a bit.
That's incredible.
He's agitated because he didn't get to kill Sonic because Amy got to him first. True, Amy killed Sonic on the way. Amy killed Sonic on the way out. You're right. She killed him.
What interesting tech. Uh-oh. Should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave?
I guess that's the running gag for this. What is that? Is that a secret? Okay. Alright. Huh. That's funny. The door locked tight. Dude! Just crawl under that. Jump over it.
I wonder how Amy was able to leave then. What do you mean?
Good point. When were these doors locked, and how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind.
Food! Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts! The classic saloon snack.
He's eating. Kinda bland!
Huh. Seems like someone licked all the salt. Ew! Whoa! Yo! Or maybe they're just insulted. What the fuck?
Barry? This is interesting.
What is? It's just a few used cups.
Sure, but why are there three? This one has lipstick on it. You see that? This got lipstick on it. Rouge was here with Knuckles in the saloon.
Knuckles was really thirsty?
How did Amy leave? Like she doesn't have a master key? That's true, she does have a master key, but she also could have just crawled underneath it. There's lipstick on that one. Yeah!
Barry?
Ooh, no. Barry! This one has lipstick on the rim.
That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here.
We should log this. Used cups are added to your inventory. We took them? Oh, what's this?
Breathtaking views!
They kind of sound like silver. This train passes by some incredible sights.
I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters.
I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts.
Hey, yo, Pog, chill! Hey, yo, Kabari, chill!
Hey, yo, Zark, chill!
I'll never understand this friend group. Any secrets? Where's the Omochao at?
Always look in the trash.
Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly,
this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. That'll come back. It always happens in threes. So the next one, there should be something in the trash.
It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith.
Or, it's a big thing at the end. But usually it's in threes.
It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Ha ha! I think Tails is ignoring me.
Alright, so who beat up the arcade here, Knuckles? Clearly, we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Good one.
Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches?
Ah, I see. I can solve this case already. So, as we know, Knuckles or Shadow were here with Rouge. So, Shadow or Rouge was here with Knuckles. And then Shadow or Rouge said something to Knuckles that pissed him off, and then he started beating the shit out of the arcade machine. So obviously he couldn't have been here beating the shit out of Sonic, because he was too busy yelling at Rouge or Shadow.
Who could have done that?
What are you two looking at me for? Smashed arcade? Are we just taking the whole arcade? I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. Alright, Knuckles, if that is your real name. I thought I told you to leave me alone.
I like your hat.
No, stop. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone.
It doesn't look like he's used to being complimented.
Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we can see it better? I said leave! Can I take your order? Huh? Not hungry.
Well, if you ever are, you'll let me know, won't you?
Sure. Like a butler of sorts, right?
Come on, Barry, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Yeah, like a butler.
Excellent. Thank you, butler.
Dang it.
Fantastic. The humor is just top tier with this. Can we talk again? What now?
Please don't beat me up.
No promises. Knuckles, would you ever fight me?
No,
You breeze too easily. Wouldn't be fun.
I bruise easily too. Guess I wouldn't be fun to fight either.
No, I don't like Dave's voice. We'll go back down. No, I'd fight you. Sorry, Barry. I wish you luck.
He's not actually going to fight me, right?
We're interrogating his ass. We're fighting him in a different way. Knuckles, Barry and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you. Buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious.
It is?
We have evidence, too. Knuckles being not a dumbass is nice, and I mean, like full of brain off dumbass. I don't know why, but this sentence is destroying my brain. And I mean, like full brain off dumbass. He seems to be cognizant to some degree here. Yes, I agree. Knuckles is relatively smarter. That's what you're getting at.
We do?
Barry, just take a good look at your inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? Well, the arcade machine. Or it could have been Rouge, I guess. We'll go with Rouge. Wrong choice, Barry. Let's try again. What could it fuck you, alright? It was Rouge. The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it? Oh! Time to challenge. Wait, Sonic? Wasn't he wearing his outfit last time? Or am I tripping? Oh shit, there's obstacles! Oh my god, I felt like I was gonna die there. Okay, that's fine, yeah, I just lost rings. Cool, we win. We won by the hair on our ass, are you kidding me? This isn't a tough one, Knuckles.
Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because your hair was found at the scene. No. Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game. No. The arcade cabinet is covered in punches. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches?
What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag, and none were available to me.
Just a sudden surge to punch, huh?
I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. Knuckles not taking compliments well and subtly wanting more is better than how he'd usually just be stoic and what? Or having a giga ego thinking he's all that. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't think anybody's I mean, it's definitely like it's more comedy. Like it is definitely funnier. Which I think it's fine to say that Sonic definitely works really well in like a comedic sense. They don't need to be serious all the time, but like when they are serious, like definitely be serious. But I think them being comedy for like a huge chunk probably works really well. I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it. Barry, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Oh my god. Are we gonna think? Okay, we're thinking. This is like the Sherlock Holmes movie with Robert Downey Jr. when he just imagines how to beat that guy's ass. Only I assume we're definitely not gonna beat this guy's ass. Nice. We're so good at this mini-game, dude. How could we possibly lose? The arcade machine is fixed. No, don't look at the score. Oh, no. Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling it up now. Whoa, Vector beat you by 1 point. That's actually pathetic. People say Sonic is not a comedic series, but a lot of the characters are built really well for the comedy pre-Pontef. I don't really get that complaint. Sonic could be a great comedy. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing is that I'm pretty sure everybody loves this game, and this game is leaning so heavily into the comedy that it's like, I mean, it can't be considered anything other than a comedy at this point, because it's a comedy mystery. That's what it is right now. So considering that everybody seems to like this game, I think it's a fine conclusion that most people do like comedy. They just like when comedy's actually funny. Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name at the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library. Vector killed Sonic? The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who can get the highest score. And Vector beat you. I think that I like dipped out of the mic guy thing and now he's just like an announcer. That's just, Tails is the announcer guy now. Honestly, changing Sonic into a more comedic series is a better change to rewriting the personalities and don't have to be boring like Frontiers. Yeah, of course. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. Ugh! He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here. Now! Oh, we can think. Okay. Anything Vector related? The lipstick. Vector had lipstick on. Of course. It all makes sense. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. I'm such a gamer, bro. Whoa. Alright, yeah. This is easy. He is blushing. Grown-ass man. Hey, yo, you ain't ever blushed before? I'm about to make you blush in a minute and say, meet me in the Discord, bro. Now, Barry, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? The lipstick? No! Wait, I thought it was strange there was more than one. That means Vector and Rouge were here. Or Shadow. Now, I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. It's not like, it's not, I wasn't, don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. And when he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. Oh, wait, what you clipping? Hey, yo, chill. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Amy was here? It was Amy's lipstick. It wasn't Rouge at all. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too. But she's wearing pink lipstick. The plot thickens? It's inconsequential. Not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed. Made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently? Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent?
I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our
Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. Toast? Wait, did we keep this list? We did not keep the list. Barry? Can you take a look one more time?
An odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about? Candy! Bagel!
Shadow? He was here! That is his lipstick! I can't believe this. This is disgusting. Look at that!
All the other names have a food theme, but this one, who here goes by Old Tim?
You may not know, Barry, but there is someone here that goes by the title, the Ultimate Life Form.
There's really someone here that goes by that?
Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. Dude, anybody could have killed Sonic.
So Shadow was here too.
He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Shadow just plays Super Monkey Ball. Vector and I then thought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. A key! Shadow told me to lock the door and to not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, so no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth.
So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her?
No, I think she has some sort of key, too.
That's right! The conductor gave her that special birthday key.
Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for? I don't know. They didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. Well, case closed, chat. I think we solved yet another murder mystery here.
More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on.
As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we can confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me. Detective Tails and Butler.
I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us.
Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Barry. Let's head to the library.
On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs.
Barry!
Coming!
What up, Nux? What else you gotta say? No. Yeehaw. Wait, I'm not reading I'm not reading that. Ready to mosey down to the next car? Rouge is dirty macking on Rouge, yup. Shadow and Rouge drank from the same cup. That's why it's red and hot pink. That's what I'm saying! Rouge is wearing pink lipstick. We gotta see what Blaze is rocking, okay? Maybe she's got some red lipstick on. They would be those type of friends, yep. Shadow being a gamer with a gamer tag Ultim is way funnier if you have the idea he dropped the title and only retains the moniker in the video games. Yeah, that's a badass it's a badass username. Not gonna lie.
No way, dang nabbit. You got it, partner.
Onwards! We're making fun of Knuckles here. Oh, this is nice. Okay, hang in there, yep. Oh, is that a Avatar from Forces? Kind of. And then the conductor.
All this stuff's getting heavy.
Oh god, a hiccup. Excuse me. I'll dump what I don't need. Oh, it's the gang!
Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on this scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Already? Before you go, Esme and I wanted to give you your presents.
My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you.
Vector, It seems we have more guests. Amy! There you are.
Want to join us in finding clues? Have you found any leads yet?
Yeah, probably this one.
Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday.
We shouldn't have asked. I feel like she'd say the same thing either way. Thoughts on the game so far? It's just, I mean, it's a visual novel, but the thing is that I like all the Sonic characters, so it helps. Usually, I don't play visual novels. Like, I don't care about stuff like this. It's just, I don't know. I can't get into them. Something about having to like imagine all the stuff. I don't like that. Just animate the game, you fucking weirdos. I guess there's a few things I can like get away with it. Like, it doesn't have to be like a full animation. How Black Knight does their animations is like perfect. If you're gonna do a visual novel, do it like that. It's just a great way to do it. KotyTang. It's KotyTang's evil alter ego who likes Ian Flynn. You're right. Sonic Unleashed world map on the globe there. Is it? I'll have to check when they give us the evidence phase. Where's Charmy and Cream? They couldn't make it, okay? Vanilla wouldn't let him go. And Vector and Espio hate Charmy, as they fucking should. Can this Ian write IDW instead? Then it would be a comedy. Would we want that?
She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick.
See, Amy already knew Sonic was dead. But also, she wrote the scenario. So wouldn't it make sense? Perfect thing, you know, it's like, I guess you could guess it the easiest, but then it's like the layer of doubt because she's the journalist. But Amy could have wrote it so that Sonic is dead, so she knows who killed him, because she wrote all the lore cards. Or am I misremembering that? Because I'm pretty sure she said she wrote all the stuff and gave everybody the outfits. Or at the very least, she told everybody to dress properly. But she did write all the lore cards.
But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl?
Da-na-na-na. The birthday girl is a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye.
Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough.
Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I'd say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. What? Well, Amy said that, right? I don't think anybody else knows that. Or maybe she did say that in front of everybody.
And I'm,
Yo, chill. My vector voice is not that good, bro. Chill.
And I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry?
Yeah, that's the one.
Starved! I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now.
Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now.
I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
And I'm Espio, the poet. Ah, poetry! A resident message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Okay. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Is he singing? Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee.
What? Was that it?
I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
Actually, didn't Espio have the fucked up singing voice? Or was that... I forgot all about that. Barry and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Oh, sure. It's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually.
Oh, I read that so stupidly.
When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car.
Okay, so we got our culprits. Rouge, Blaze, Shadow. They all have a different motive, right? Shadow, fuck Sonic. Fuck him. Blaze, gotta get him back for all those times that she beat him metaphorically and in the own game, right? Well, that's because Espio, he had that voice, bro. Espio had them pipes, them 40s vibes. And then Rouge, Rouge is a murderer. That's all I got for her.
Well, Amy told me and Espio to stay.
I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car.
Yep.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. Wait, are these icons are moving? Okay. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door.
I wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something.
After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him.
More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors?
Is he like the janitor? Maybe?
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind.
Oh god, my throat is dying. How does this guy do this Vector voice for so long? So many breaks he's got to take.
Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed.
When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car.
That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right.
Is he the locksmith? I don't know what anybody's roles are. Is that something they said? We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened.
Huh. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car.
Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any Oh, okay, I just remembered. These guys are detectives.
If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you.
Honestly, yeah, we had no reason to do anything. Honestly, if they wanted to hide some shit, they would be incredible at it. They're actual detectives. So, they might actually be the most likely culprits here. And if you'd like to be serenaded with the poem, then I got you covered too. Thanks, guys! Their alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true.
We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it! Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails!
Absolutely! Alright, so the Unleash world map. A globe of our marvelous planet.
I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either.
Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there.
I have, actually! If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. Isn't Professor Pickle dead? Like, died of old age. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich.
I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they?
Make Tails... Oh, the Dragon Ball announcer. Okay, I'll try that. I'll try that one. Yeah, I'll try that one.
A Chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there."
Wow, I really needed to see this. This little Chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this Chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right?
Professor Pickle's immortal is common Sonic knowledge. Fuck that guy. Hey, this picture's crooked. Oh, ads. Tails sounds like a chain smoker. That's the Dragon Ball guy. Haven't you ever watched Dragon? I don't know if Pac's ever seen Dragon Ball. That's the Dragon Ball guy. He's all, next time on Dragon Ball Z. He does that, so that's his voice. We'll talk to the machine. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Oh yeah, that's the voice, Pac. You should watch Dragon Ball. Yeah, probably for the best. Oh, yeah, probably for the best. This is locked, right? Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. The tournament announcer? Oh, okay. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. We can do... Yeah. I thought you were talking about, like, the episode announcer. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. I wonder if I could do a solid snake voice for Tails. The trash! Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something here. Barry, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? The tournament announcer. The fucking Tails. No, I'm all right. So I don't know. Do you want the tournament announcer? All right, you guys decide. Which one do you want me to do for Tails? I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah. We just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, he's just everybody. Tails he's just flipping, bro. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Tournament announcer? Okay. Barry, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. I don't know how well I can do it, because, like, I have his voice in my head. I don't know how well I can keep that up. Depending on whatever I feel like, okay. Well, his emotions will decide what he's doing. Was that supposed to be a compliment? A table! Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. It makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Barry, no! Don't fall asleep! There's been a murder, remember? That is... I think my voice is like fucking dying. But I can do it. I'll be alright. How much time do we got left? Okay, it's 22 right now. We can go for maybe another... We'll go for 10 more minutes, alright? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, I don't think you'd have very many. You just have one. Oh, the single book? What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck! This reeks of the evil scientist, Dr. Eggman! Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? I can't do the tournament announcer. That's like, my voice is like all the way up in my head, and I can't keep that up. Well, we'll go back to Solid Snake. Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. Yeah, exactly. You may not be wrong. Okay, we can get a little more. There he is! Professor Pickle! What the fuck? Wow. I wish I could stop and look at all these books, but Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order. But this one... Oh no, I'm like dipping into the Joker a bit there. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the train and... The train... Fuck me! Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? I like trying to keep up with all these voices. Why can't I do a good Snake voice? Thanks. I used to make that. I don't know. I used to like do a joke while playing Smash Bros. So I guess that's why.
Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this.
Mirage Express manuals added to your inventory. We got a few more things that we gotta find. Pamphlets? Ooh, bro. Oh my gosh, that's my work alarm. I usually silence that.
Oh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh. Barry, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it.
Library map is added to inventory.
Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened.
We'll do Espio first. Fancy a poem? Yeah, can I get a poem about space? I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace.
What caused you to drop the vase?
Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem.
He hasn't thought it through, has he?
Okay, we're not doing that again.
No, stop! I can't back out.
Alright, we'll sing it. Locomotive in motion, I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion.
Thanks.
Actually, I really like that one.
Huh?
Alright, can I take your order? I have a poem about— You're kidding me! My starved stomach babbled, though I ignored the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs, Sonny.
Oh, wow. We don't serve any eggs on the train, though.
My talent is wasted on you lot. Alright, we're gonna interrogate this motherfucker.
Well, I didn't get to talk to Vector! I thought they were gonna interrogate them one at a time.
Well, alright.
So, the two of you don't believe us, eh?
It's not that. I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Barry and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Oh!
Plus, we're instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd check it out.
This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles.
Then that brings our attention to you, Espio.
Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he hasn't stopped till it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a good read. What was the book?
Espio doesn't owe you that. Detective, let the man live. What if it was embarrassing?
What kind of things do you think I read?
If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Barry, could you help me out? All right, Barry. What book do we think Espio may have been reading?
The Eggman one. The manual? The map? Sure, the manual.
A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
Well, I guess he was, because we're thinking, aren't we? Alright, let's get 40 rings! I can't stop winning! No, I should have jumped over that. Oh, I know the tricks. I don't know how long that lasts. I don't even need those springs. Look at that. Oh, what's gonna happen? I'm good. Nice. Ooh! That was worth it. Nice. We're good. Bro, I'm a professional, dude. What do you mean? Oh my gosh. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio.
And now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this.
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, Espio.
A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere.
That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. He likes trains. That's his obsession.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Barry, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on?
Page Rizik. No, because he would flip to the end, and this is too early. Page 97.
Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless?
Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks, and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards.
I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors.
The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train and ensuring passenger safety. What the hell's going on?
Seems like Espio aced that question. Barry? Hit him with another one. Oh, okay. Which page should I choose?
Again, well, it seems that Espio was around the range of the middle of the book. So maybe he got bored at the beginning. Let's try that.
What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy?
No, he knows that too! No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65.
Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65.
Last one, Barry. Let's see if Espio can go 3 for 3.
Gotcha! Which page should I pick last?
Well, we know that he's around the middle. We know he's at the beginning. He definitely didn't have time to read that whole book, right?
What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations?
An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests.
I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present.
Now, did I pass your little test?
No! I hate to say it, but no. Haha, just goofing. You passed.
I completed your test with... Oh, no! I completed your test with ease. All my efforts were only to please. But you joked and japed, said no to my face. Now I wish you were riddled with fleas.
Did he just rhyme a curse at me?
You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't worry. We want to be supporting folks who read.
Well,
don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive.
No. I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. He probably read it before he even got on the book. On the train. Book on the mind. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth.
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can...
Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading. Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Barry, he always puts me on the spot. Okay, Barry, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading. But, what?
The map, right?
Not sure what you're trying to say with that. Don't waste my time.
Not sure what... geez, what time is it? Okay, I actually have to go in the middle of this, okay? I can't do this whole thing, but... I'm gonna go to the backdrop. Okay? Alright. Chat. Okay, I have time for some last-minute questions, though. I can't do that. So, is there anything you guys want to ask before I have to skedaddle? Jeez, that was loud. Okay. Alright, yeah, so anything you guys want to ask before I gotta go? That was interesting. I kind of enjoyed that game. A lot of yapping, a lot of voicing. I'll tell you that. Did not expect to do a bunch of voices today. I feel like I would have liked Kingdom Hearts more, but I didn't have a bad time doing this. It was fun. Late night stream or nah? Pretty much. So any Friday, it's kind of like a 50-50. Either I'll be able to stream or I won't. So if you're in the Discord, I'll notify you this time. Okay, if you're in the Discord, I'll notify you if I can this time, instead of just kind of leaving you in the dark. Okay. While we're finishing the whole game next stream, do we want to continue this game if I stream tonight? That's pretty much yeah. That's it. Because otherwise we can do Kingdom Hearts if you don't want to continue this game. It's a whole lot of yapping. All right, a lot of yapping going on. And also I'm a pro gamer, as you saw. I'm collecting rings like a motherfucker. Sure. Okay. Well, whenever the stream gets there, so I'll finish downloading Kingdom Hearts, and then whenever we get to the stream, we'll decide if we want to play Kingdom Hearts or this some more. I don't know if we'll finish it tonight. I don't know how long this game is, but we'll try. Will I branch out my videos from just review soon? I think the live streams are probably going to be the most branching that I'm doing. But I wouldn't mind branching them out. It just depends on, if people are going to watch it or not. So maybe someday I'll try to throw up a video and see how people take it, and then we'll go from there. But for the most part, these streams are going to be me branching out to things that aren't Sonic. I think that's like the best way to use these streams. Also, I want to use it as a backlog. So eventually I'm just going to be playing games that I'm just like, well, I just haven't beat this game, so I'm going to play it on stream. But yeah, okay. Well, I gotta get going, guys. So join the Discord if you haven't, because that'll be the easiest place to get updates on streams and everything like that. But otherwise, I do have to get going. Thank you guys for hanging out for a little over 2 hours. All right, love you guys. I'll see you around. Bye.